Road to St. George, welcome back everybody. Well, the news is final and official. Ironman announced the race course for the Ironman World Championship in St. George in May. We knew it was going to be challenging. Just how challenging is it? Well, let me break it down for you. On the bike, there's going to be over 7,300 feet of climbing total on 112 miles of biking. That's a lot. That's over 1,500 feet more than you have in Kona. And then on the run, there's about 1,400 feet of elevation gain, which is about almost 500 feet more than you have on the marathon in Kona. Definitely hilly, definitely challenging. Snow Canyon comes at about mile 90 on the bike, one of the main climbs in the St. George area. So at the point where you're thinking, okay, I'm almost home, you still have one of the biggest climbs to go. Fortunately, there is a long downhill after that. You can kind of recover before the marathon. But let me put the marathon in perspective for you. The marathon has a little bit more climbing than they had in the Ironman 70.3 World Championship in St. George. Couple about 50 meters more, 150 feet more of climbing. But think of it this way. Those folks who did St. George half Ironman 70.3 World Championship, can you imagine telling them, okay, you're done with the 13.3, now go run another 13 miles, even if it's on flat? Very challenging. What's it going to take to win? What's it going to take to have a big race? First of all, you're going to have a huge aerobic cardiovascular system built, because one of the only ways you're going to make it through that course without going into complete depletion of glycogen is to be able to manage the climbs pretty much with a lot of room to spare in your physiology. You can't be completely anaerobic going up the climbs. It's going to take a lot of strength, especially on the marathon, because all of the downhills that are associated with those uphills, they're going to pound your legs. And the more pounding there is, the more muscle breakdown there is, the slower you're going to go at the end of it. A very challenging course. Is it impossible? Absolutely not. Absolutely not. But the preparation will have to be very, very diligent for every age grouper, and especially for the pros. How does this course stack up to other ones? It's right up there with all the great climbing Ironman bike courses like Nice, UK, Wales. Wales has a little bit more. Nice has just slightly more, but it's right up there with them as far as elevation gain. How about the run? It's right up there with the hilliest of runs. Wales has actually, I think, the most hilly run course anywhere of an Ironman distance race, but St. George is going to be just right behind it in terms of elevation gain, which means, again, elevation loss, which means pounding on the legs. It's going to be so exciting to watch. I think what ultimately will separate the people who do great from those who blow up, it's going to be one word: patience. May 7th, I can't wait. St. George, Road to St. George. Stay tuned. I'm going to get a lot of feedback and input from some of the athletes who are going to be racing there. Check it out next time.